Hello, Aries. This is Energy Messages by Marty. I'm here to give you your love reading. This month, I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I meditated upon your cards, and the word that I got was delegating. So for your uh, love reading, you got the word delegating. So for the month of December, you need to delegate a little bit more to your loved ones, or delegate a little bit more because you have too much on your shoulders. So it would be a good thing to delegate, Aries. I would also like to tell you that the readings come out according to how many likes the sign has. So for example, in this month, Aries, you're the first one that I'm doing because you got the most likes. So your reading is coming out first. Um, my reading consists of 9 cards, 3 cards that are gonna be your tarot reading, 3 cards that are gonna be your uh, angel cards that are gonna clarify the tarot reading, and 3 cards that are gonna be fairy cards that clarify those angel cards. Uh, you're gonna have a goddess card that's gonna guide your reading, and you're also gonna get a message at the end of the reading. So if you like my reading, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you didn't like it. Let me know where you're from. I like to communicate with people, and I also like to read everybody's comment. Might not give you a long answer, or I might, but I like to read everybody's comment. Uh, Remember to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you get the reading as soon as they come out. I would also like to announce that for December, I'm having a special of 20 minutes for $20. So schedule your reading, as it is from here till the end of December, from whenever you're listening this to the end of December. Okay, so let's begin with your one more thing. uh for your Archangel Tarot reading, and for your second clarifiers, I'm only using love cards and major arcana. Since it's a love reading, I feel that it's fair to use love cards and major arcana and not the other cards. Now, for to clarify the angel cards, you are gonna have a full deck, and for your guidance message. So let's see who's your guidance. Oh, she came out fast. So, Goddess Isolt is your goddess that's gonna guide the reading, and she says, the love you have, the love, the love you have shared is eternal, regardless of your situation. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of your situation. Okay, so let's have an accurate love reading for Aries for the month of December 2019. Accurate love reading for Aries for the month of December for 2019. Accurate love reading for Aries for the month of December for 2019. Accurate love reading for Aries for the month of December 2019. Accurate love reading for Aries for December 2019. Accurate love reading for Aries for December 2019. Accurate love reading for Aries for December. If you need to go get a cup of coffee, this would be the right time. The sun is here. Accurate love reading for December for Aries for December 2019. Accurate love reading for Aries for December 2019. Accurate love reading for Aries for December 2019. The Queen of Raphael is here. Accurate love reading for December for Aries for December 2019. Accurate love reading for Aries for December 2019. Accurate love reading for Aries for December 2019. Okay, angel cards, let's clarify the cards for accurate for Aries reading. Let's start with the sun. Clarifiers for the sun. Clarifiers for the sun. Clarifier for the sun. Clarifier for the sun. We got the High Priestess. Let's clarify the Queen of Ariel. The Queen of Raphael. The Three of Water. Let's clarify the Seven of Raphael. Let's clarify the Seven of Raphael. And you got the Page of Water. Okay, fairy cards. Give me an accurate clarifying cards for Aries reading. Okay, let's clarify the High Priestess, 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 the High Priestess. You got the Hermit. Let's clarify Three of Water. You got the Queen of Summer. Clarify the Page of Water. Let's clarify the Page of Water. You got the Ten of Winter. Guidance card, please. A guidance card, please. A guidance card, please. A guidance card. Guidance card for Aries. A guidance card for Aries. For your guidance card, you got the Ace of Summer. Or for your overall message. Okay, let's begin. You got the Sun card. Success, happiness. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking. Success. So you're having success in whatever you're trying to do in your love life, because this is a love reading. You're an inspiring person. Okay? There's a lot of success in your life. Okay? So if you're trying to propose to somebody, it's going to be successful. If you're trying to get engaged with somebody, it's going to be successful. If you're trying to renew your vows, it's going to be successful. If you're trying to ask somebody out, it's gonna be successful. If you're trying to have a baby, it's gonna be successful. The card that you got to clarify that is the High Priestess, Aries. The High Priestess says, listen to your intuition. You need to have patience. And you need to consider carefully what you want before you act. So, if you're getting engaged, make sure that that's the person you want to get engaged to. If you're asking somebody out, make sure that you like that person before you ask them out. If you're getting married, make sure that that's the person you really want to get married to. It's just saying, think before you act. If you're going to get engaged, you could think about how you're going to get engaged. How you're going to present that engagement ring to her. Are you going to take her out to dinner? Are you going to have a trip and ask her on the trip? What are you going to do? If you're going to ask somebody to dinner, think about it. Think about where you're going to take them. Think about how romantic would you like the date to be? Is it just going to be a coffee date? Are you going to take them on a dinner? Are you going to just hook up with them? Are you going to hang out with them? Just talk? Are you going to invite them to your house? Are you going to their house? But in any case, whatever you're going to do, listen to your intuition, because your intuition is never wrong, and your intuition will lead you to the right place. Then you got the Hermit. The Hermit is usually like a religious figure, and it's saying that you need to take a little break from society, and you need a little commitment to your spiritual growth. So, many of us, or many people, do not go to church. So, they have an altar at home, and in that altar, they meditate in front of that altar. For example, I have a crystal altar. I have a crystal altar in which I meditate. I meditate, and that's the way I get my answers, in front of my crystal altar, because crystals are used for many things. But one of the things that they're good for is meditating, and just meditating and getting answers. So you might want to have a crystal altar. If you do, I have crystal lessons going on my playlist, and you're welcome to go look at them so that you could go learn more about crystals. You might have a Buddha, and you meditate in front of the Buddha. You might maybe your church is the woods, where you go to the woods and you feel calm, and it allows you to think about things and get answers. Maybe your church is water. You sit in front of the water and you get answers. Maybe your church is having a nice fire, going camping and having a nice fire, and sitting in front of the fire and just meditating in front of the fire and getting answers. But you need to take a break from society, and you need spiritual growth. Or maybe this mentor is coming in because you're getting married. Remember, he's a spiritual figure. It might be a priest. It might be a priest or somebody from your church, whatever church you belong to. that is gonna marry you. So that maybe that's why this hermit is here. Maybe you're gonna have a baptism because you had a child, and that's why he's here. Remember, this is a love reading, so anything that has to do with love, children, family. The Queen of Raphael is your next card, and the Queen of Raphael says to follow your heart. You have a love of home and family. You can trust your intuition. You need to trust your intuition, Aries. You need to trust your intuition because your intuition usually leads you to the right place. If you think back and on other situations that you've been in, that have not been romantic situations, or maybe they have been romantic situations. You didn't follow your intuition and something went wrong, and then you say, damn, I should have done what I thought about in the first place, because that would have been the answer to that problem or the solution to that problem. So always follow your intuition because you have high intuition, Aries. There is no doubt about it. You got the Three of Water, Aries. And the Three of Water, again, is a celebration of a wedding, a birth announcement. But the Three of Water also says that you're too serious. You need to have more fun. Go to that wedding. Go to that celebration if you're single. And if you're not, then maybe you're the one getting married. You're the one that's celebrating. Either way, if you're single, ask that person to go with you. Ask that person that you're interested romantically to go with you to that wedding. Either way, if this is your wedding or you're single, you need to have more fun. You need to indulge yourself in a little bit more fun because you're being too serious. Life can be serious, but life can also be a lot of fun. It is what you want it to be, what you create. But through laughter, we can manifest a lot. Because we kind of let our energy field be more at ease, more comfortable, less nervous. We need to let go of our fears and just go with the flow. Go with the flow. Just like the water in here. Just like the water in here. Then you got to clarify the Three of Water. You got the Queen of Summer. And the Queen of Summer is loving, she's comforting, she's emotional, and she is intuitive. Again, in my other deck, in the Archangel deck, she's called the Queen of Raphael. In this deck, she's called the Queen of Summer. So, if this is you, listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, and maybe you're taking care of others way too much. You need to take care of yourself first, or you need to delegate. You need to delegate. Because your next card is the Seven of Raphael. It's time to make a decision. You need to be clear on what you want, and you need to take action. There's some kind of need for detoxification in your life. So, you need to detoxify from either people, places, or things in order for your relationship to work. Because here comes the Page of Water. And if you are single, a new person is going to enter your life. And this person also has psychic abilities. So that this might be the person that you partner with. Because if you look closely, I see a fairy or an angel bringing you that person. To clarify that, we got the 10 of Winter. We got the resolution for your difficulties, so that your difficulties have ended. And this has taken a weight off your shoulder, Aries. It's the end of an addiction or codependency. So remember, keep away from those people, places, or things in order for that when that person comes along, you can present yourself and go and be inspiring and thrive in positivity. Your overall message is the Ace of Summer. You need to open your heart to love. It's the beginning of a new intimate relationship. The rebirth of a current one, or the rebirth of a current one. So you're gonna, again, I'm gonna say, Aries, you have strong psychic abilities. But this also could be that now at this point, because I wanna say this. This is in my heart. When there is adversity, most people decide that they're either you're gonna grow spiritually. That's what makes us grow. When we have a problem, we grow. So in this sense, the cards are saying, hey, listen, you had a codependency problem. You had to detoxify. Keep away from those people, places, and things. Pay attention to your intuition. You're going to do well. You're going to meet that person. That's the end of your difficulty once you do that. And this was like a weight lifted off your shoulder. But this also caused you to have spiritual growth. And that's why the Hermit is here. Because often when we go through this kind of trouble, okay, we need spiritual growth. We need the help, a higher power to help us. So we often pray a lot when we're in that situation. We often, you know, we need something higher than us. So we've gotten out of that situation, but we're aware that we always need that 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 higher power. Okay, we are aware that we need somebody like that in our life, or something like that in our life. Although everything, you've done this successfully, and that is going to allow you to get into a relationship if you're single. You have high intuitive power, so I would say just follow your heart and follow your intuition, Aries, because your life is going to be wonderful. And through this, you're going to learn that the power of positive thinking. Through this adversity, you're going to inspire success not only in yourself but in others. This is a great reading, Aries. I hope to see you next time. Remember, you got undying love. Undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of your situation. How appropriate. Also, remember to delegate. In the month of December, you need to delegate, Aries. Please like, share, subscribe. Ring that notification bell so that you could get my readings the next time. Comment. I would like to know where you're from. I love to travel. I love to explore other cultures. And I hope to see you next time, Aries. Peace, love, and light to everybody.